welcome back to another video and another mukbang. So today we're going to be having some delicious desserts right in front of us, and we're going to be reading some juicy Reddit Am I the Asshole? So if you don't know what Am I the Asshole is, it's basically people sharing their stories and asking the online community if they are the a-hole, if they are the bad person, if they deserve to die and burn in hell. And we get to decide if they do burn in hell.
Oh wow, that went really dark real fast.
So we're just gonna be reading the stories, and my siblings don't know the stories. I read like half of the stories just to select the stories, and we're just gonna be reading, we're gonna be eating, and then we're gonna be, bitching about people because that's what we do.
Yeah, we're gonna decide like if that person is the asshole or not.
Yeah. Basically, am I the a-hole? Question mark.
Yeah.
For this video, we have food from two places, Bread Ahead and Heyyo Town. So this is from Heyyo Town. We have a very cute cake, 2 brownies, and a mousse. And from Bread Ahead, I think I did some short videos on them. If you haven't watched them, go on my Instagram. I have them all there. Bread Ahead, they basically do like cinnamon buns and different kind of bakes, and they recently introduced bagels. So we have 2 kind of bagels here, sesame bagel and their regular bagel, and we have like 4 kind of cream cheese to spread it on it, and then we have some very very thick eclairs. We have blueberry eclair and caramel eclair, which I'm gonna cut and show you the insides.
Yeah, let's start with the bagels before they get cold.
Oh yeah, we just toasted them because bagels. Bread Ahead is like a part of Picnic, which is kind of like an online food court thingy, and I have a video where I try online food from them for 24 hours, and if you want to watch that, the link is in the description box below. So the 4 type of cream cheese that we have is the strawberry, sweet cream cheese, savory cream cheese, and cinnamon, which I don't think I'm gonna like. So I'm just gonna try it with the cream cheese. Kunta sweet, kunta savory.
It is savory. This one's the savory one, yeah.
So we're just gonna put a little bit of savory. I don't think that's little, but
give a spoon to Orko. He can try it out as well. Orko, which one do you want to try?
Cookies and cream.
It was cinnamon.
It is cinnamon. It's not cookies and cream.
Kunta ki cookies and cream.
There is no cookies and cream. I lied. I lied my ass off.
Sweet cream cheese try.
Yeah, try the sweet cream cheese. Yeah.
That out. So I'm gonna try the savory one. He's gonna try the sweet cream cheese.
I'm gonna take the shop video to রাখবো. Even this, I'm just কথা বলতেছি. Inception. How is it? No, don't you feel the cream cheese?
I'm not a fan of savory cream cheese. I realized.
It's not very sweet. I'm not feeling it. I think what here comes this spread comes. You used a bit too little spread.
The sweet cream cheese is really nice.
Let me try the savory one.
Let's try the strawberry one.
Oh hey, I'm looking forward to trying the strawberry one. And the cinnamon as well. No, the wasabi. It's wasabi.
Laks and I'm bullying because I'm like, why would they give wasabi?
I
know.
It's wasabi.
Guys, I think this is like wasabi and cream cheese, because I felt that while I was having it, but like that jhaj or that like the shorisha taste.
She needed my approval.
But I didn't. We didn't want to tell it because we were like, why would they give wasabi in a like bagel setting? But it has like wasabi. Like if you take it in heaps, you can taste that wasabi.
Anyway,
trying the strawberry one. He's trying the cinnamon one.
I like the chewy bagel.
Oh my goodness, not like this.
The strawberry is really nice. The strawberry one's really nice. I don't think I'm gonna like the cinnamon one as well.
Yeah. It's very cinnamony.
Bagel is kind of a hard work.
I
feel like my mouth doesn't work out every time I have
like
bagel.
the chewiness of bagels. I honestly do.
Not a fan.
No?
Not a fan.
Strawberry tomato.
Not a fan of the cinnamon. The wasabi and cream cheese, I'm gonna say, it's very experimental. It's very weird.
Cream cheese tomato.
It's nice, but it's okay. Like I wouldn't probably have it on a regular basis.
Yeah, cinnamon toast is not good. It's not sweet. I thought it's gonna be sweet cinnamon,
The cinnamon one is very just cinnamon and cream cheese with like a savory cream cheese. As in
I expected it to
not
be a sweet cream cheese, yeah.
My strawberry খাইছো? Cinnamon খাইছো?
না।
এটা খেয়ে বলো।
Strawberry. I think this is the best one.
I like the sweet cream cheese as well. So we're gonna start with the first story, and the first story is kind of gross, so maybe we should just stop eating for now. And it has one of the things that I hate. I hate the most. Like I have gag reflex whenever this action happens. So I think you can guess what it is. I'm just gonna read the story as it is. Okay, so am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend not to spit in our food?
What?
What?
So
just to begin with, no, you're not the asshole. Trust me.
we're currently not speaking because of this issue, since I find it gross and my boyfriend can see a problem with it. I do most of the cooking in our relationship, can't relate, which I'm fine with. However, occasionally my boyfriend will want to do some cooking together, do some baking. We do a lot of activities together, especially now we're both home a lot. The one thing I cannot stand is a habit he has when it comes to food. If my boyfriend thinks something is too dry or needs a better consistency, he will use his own spit and put it into the food.
What?
Ew, use water. I don't know.
For example,
Crazy.
the other day we were icing homemade cookies and I caught him thinning out the icing mixture by spitting inside the bowl and mixing it.
Oh God.
There's also difference. I'm not to spit jam. I'm going to say.
এখানে ক্রিম চিজ আছে না আমি স্পিট করে এটাকে মিক্স করে ডাইলিউট করে আমি তোমাকেও দিচ্ছি খাইতে খাবা
No, obviously.
So that's what he's doing.
Good.
How are you not grossed
Nah,
out?
I am grosser, but I'm both say I'm not to.
ধরো রান্না করতেছে আম্মু তরকারিতে পানি দেয় না she's spitting in the তরকারি
I'm both say ওরা তো মানে they like each other, right? আমি এটা বলতেছি না I just বলতেছি যে
So you like me too?
Nah,
মানে it doesn't make sense.
আমি বলছি যে it's not gross or it's not bad. আমি বলছি যে ওরা তো মানে actually মানে spit
imagine আমি ওয়াটারের জায়গায় I'm spitting in the food.
আমি বললে
No man, I think you're into it.
না
I think you're into this kind of shit.
Hey, what the hell? Acha.
Wow, shocking revelations. Anyway.
This has been an issue for some time, so he tries to hide it whenever he does it from me, but every time I catch him, I just find it gross. His replies to is to shrug and tell me I got more of his saliva in my mouth when we kiss anyway.
Yeah, I'm able to sound.
So it shouldn't be a big deal.
I know, but I'm able to sound.
And it makes literally no difference. I have pleaded with him to use water, but he says that the texture isn't the same and has pointed out that if I can tell the texture is different, surely it doesn't matter that it's not water anyway. I know that in a way he's right, and it's not like I complain about his spit when we make out, but something about it being mixed with food just grosses me out. It's so gross.
It's disgusting.
Am I the a-hole for not wanting my boyfriend to spit in our food when we cook together? Edit. My boyfriend doesn't cook regularly, so he isn't serving this to anyone but me and myself. He has made disgusting comments about serving staff spitting in customers' food before, so I know he finds other people's spit unhygienic.
Yeah, your boyfriend is the asshole, you're not.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me, sis.
তুমি agree করতেছো?
আমি তো বলি না
Nah, you don't.
আচ্ছা, I think ওর perspective ছিল যে since they're already in a relationship, they're probably exchanging
that's the guy's thinking as
but
well.
that's different.
না I'm not saying যে justify করতেছি এটা কিছু আমি জাস্ট বলতেছি
But because imagine করো যে তোমার গার্লফ্রেন্ড
আরে আমি বুঝছি তো ভাই I'm not against it. I'm not, হ্যাঁ obviously আমি এটা পছন্দ করব না I'm not against it.
Imagine.
No, girl,
It's so
you're not the
gross.
asshole, yeah.
Why would someone do that? Why would you spit to change the consistency of something? Why? Just why? So gross.
Nah, you're not the asshole.
Not the asshole. So we're gonna have eclairs. Hopefully no one's spat in that.
brownie খাই না
Oh, brownie cover. So we're gonna have brownies from Heyyo Town. Again, hoping no one spat in my food to change the consistency of the batter.
Yeah, they just delivered it fresh.
So the brownie is nice, but I like my brownie a bit more dark and bitter.
Not the best brownie we had.
Not the best
to be
brownie, but
honest.
A for effort. So moving on to the next story. None of them are as gross as, the one I just read. Okay, so this is a big story. And I feel like I selected this because, I don't know, it has like, you know, relatives coming into your space, which I think as like Asian families we understand. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed till my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house? বুঝছো?
No.
কেন শুনো নাই?
No,
মানে
makes no
বলছে,
sense.
am I the asshole for telling my wife that the lock on my daughter's room stays on until my brother-in-law and his daughters go away?
Oh, acha.
মানে ওর room lock থাকবে for as long as they're here.
Got it.
Okay. My brother-in-law lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago, whom he moved in with us and brought his twin daughters with him a couple of months ago. His sister, aka my wife, and I have one daughter who is 16, and the twins are 18, and she and her cousins aren't close but get along fine. The cousins have no respect for Zoe is his daughter, for Zoe's privacy none. They used to walk into her room and take everything they get their hands on. So annoying. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I have already asked the girls to respect her privacy and to stop taking things. My wife and Sammy, my brother-in-law, saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and it's typical teenage girls' behavior. I completely disagree. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set, and she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it.
Oh, wow.
Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife, and she said she'd ask the twin to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found she was moving valuable belongings out the house because of this incident. My brother-in-law and his daughters saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset, as in the twins who were invading the privacy and putting their sticky hands in everything that doesn't deserve their hands in. My brother-in-law asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said, my daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff. He said Zoe could easily get other makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place.
Oh my
God, he's such a...
And suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is.
Allah.
He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe with this level of enablement. I told him that's between me and my wife, but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters. Then demanded I remove it, but I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of our house.
You're not the asshole.
I would
Not
kick
the
the
asshole.
shit. I would
থাকতে
kick
দিতেছে,
the
he isn't
shit.
capable.
But he's so entitled. His daughters and the brother-in-law is so entitled. What's wrong with the wife?
I would kick the
What the hell
shit
is
out
wrong
of
with
the
the
brother-in-law.
Imagine saving up money for buying something that you really wanted to buy, right? It's none of your business what I buy. I want to look older. What's your issue? And then your cousin comes and damages it.
I would kick
And
the
ওদেরকে
shit
বলা
out
হয়েছে,
of
they
them.
had been told about this, they did not respect her privacy, so like what the hell, man. And instead of going to his daughters and explaining there are boundaries, you cannot just go into your cousin's room, you cannot take things without permission, he's blaming the father. She got mad. I was implying we kick them out and said her family will hate me for this. So I reminded her that I let Sammy and his family move in, which something her own family refused to do. So she should start with shaming, blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces granddaughters
Exactly.
in. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is very much upset over this.
Bro, honestly,
I feel like relatives when you like you help them, but then they want more to the point that they get entitled. Like, I deserve this help from you because I'm related to you. Like, why?
Now, honestly, you know what? After thinking about it, I think this is what I would have done. I would have warned the brother-in-law once, twice, and after that, if he still and his daughters still continue doing it, I would honestly kick them out. And regarding what other people might think in the family, I don't really give a shit because you don't pay my bills.
And also, they didn't help them. Yeah. They didn't take them in.
The fact
I think in the shobai car, you help your relatives, and then the other relatives are gonna bitch about how you're not helping them right, but they're not helping them at all. Like, I feel like everyone can relate to this. You take someone in, you help them, and the relatives who are not really helping or doing much, they're gonna sit and bitch that you're not helping them enough, you're not doing enough, and just Oh my god. And the wife, what's up, man? Why are you not like why are you taking sides? Maybe be neutral if you want to be a good guy or whatever.
Nah, honestly, long story short, he's not the asshole.
You're not the
The wife is the asshole.
Everyone else in the story is
Everyone
the
else, but I think the wife is the asshole as well. I mean, like, dude, it's your daughter as well.
Everyone in the story is an a-hole.
The cake is pretty good, man.
The cake is really good. Ooh.
I wasn't expecting
So
that.
we can actually slice cut this cake.
হ্যাঁ তাহলে কেমনে খাবো?
Alright, Cake Town. You kind of nailed this.
The cake is really nice. I wasn't
To be honest, it's better than the brownie.
It's very creamy, moist. I like the
It's moist, yeah.
I like the toppings. I like the cake. I like the cream.
I really like the moistness of the cake.
The cake's nice.
Meh.
Yeah, I don't like it also.
Am I the asshole for replacing myself with my twin brother at my in-laws' Christmas Eve party to see if anyone noticed? First of all, I would do the same thing if I had twins. Identical twins, I would replace them in certain scenarios and see if anyone notices. I'm 31 and have an identical twin brother. For a while, I've told my wife that none of her family members notice me or care about anything I do on Christmas Eve, but they insist on me attending. She told me that's not true, they genuinely like me and enjoy talking to me, but I know that the only times they've included me, I had to basically insert myself into conversations and it feels awkward and unnatural. So I had a wager with my wife, bring my twin brother Steve instead of me and see if anyone notices. I purposefully did not prep Steve on anything. He went in completely clueless. He knew why we were doing it was a game and I gave him $20. So basically he did not tell him how to behave or anything. He was just like, just go and pretend to be me. As suspected, Steve confirmed that he wasn't approached all night. Nobody could tell he wasn't me, and he even admitted he felt excluded and he could only imagine how I felt. So this morning on Christmas, I invited Steve to join. Normally he's with my mom and dad every year as he's not married or in a relationship. They know about him obviously, but didn't know about the switcheroo, as in his in-laws. That was when I revealed that last night I was Steve and expressed disappointment that nobody noticed and said this is why I stopped trying. Nobody talks to me. My wife drew the line here. She was hoping we would keep this between the two of us as a funny prank, but how can I expect her family to see what jerks they have been if I don't expose it?
Not an asshole.
Not an asshole.
Not an
It's just
asshole.
sad,
This is
man.
just
It's
sad.
just
This is sad. And then you switched and no one even noticed. So he complained to his wife. I mean, like his wife did not like family could protect kortesil, but this is sad.
Yep.
This is sad.
Not an asshole.
Not an asshole. Yeah, your relatives are probably.
But in-laws তো অত ক্লোজ থাকে না সবসময় তাই না?
Hey man.
Nah, but when you invite them over to parties, তুমি কি কথা বলবা না ওর সাথে?
Obviously,
হ্যাঁ, সো ওইটাই বলতেছে যে কেউ কথা বলে না, ওকে এক্সক্লুড করে সবসময় ইভেন্টসে।
to try this.
Like সবাই একসাথে থাকে, but no one talks to him. He's all alone. He's lonely boy.
Lonely boy.
So it's sad.
This is the blueberry eclair from. Yeah.
This is the caramel one.
Oh man. Oh man.
This is Narika.
I go.
The blueberry is so good.
Okay, this is the caramel one. I can taste coconut oil like a lot. So I'm not sure where they use the coconut oil, but
That one has
It's
coconut
too
oil
strong.
as well.
coconut oil
Oh
is
man. The
What the
caramel is
hell?
not good, man.
Ew.
Caramel is pretty bad.
Feel like you must have did this.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I'm having parachute.
Yeah.
This is bad.
আমারটা ফেলে দাও।
Mai's gone to throw up.
This is bad.
You missed this one. Picnic.
I don't think I've ever had anything from Bread Ahead and been disappointed. This is the first time. So the bagels were really nice, but the eclairs could do with some improvement. I really like the cake as well. The brownies were okay-ish. Should we do one more Am I the Asshole and then end the video?
Yeah, let's.
Am I the asshole for telling my stepdaughter to
Stepdaughter.
Sorry, when I read, I go to the next word and then I'm into kage word shithe mix kore feli. Sorry. My brain works faster than my mouth, guys. I'm sorry. Am I the asshole for telling my stepdaughter to stop using period products in the bathroom she shares with my teenage sons? So basically, your stepdaughter can also don't keep your tampons or your pad in the washroom because my teenage sons are there.
Yeah, he is an asshole. I'm already bullying it to say he is an
I
asshole.
mean, like,
I feel like it's going to Asian country. It's going to Asian parents. I feel like Asian parents
like normalize it, bitch.
Oh, I mean, so I've been, been on TikTok and the kind of trend like say some things that men told to you, which seems unbelievable. So there was this guy who thought all female, shobai bled on the 15th of every month.
Oh my god.
তারপরে একজন একটা মহিলাকে ask করছে যে why don't girls just donate their period blood? They could save so many people.
Stupid. Actually, educate for
And these were like grown ass men, like 25 years old, 26 years old.
TikTok scroll করবে কিন্তু Google এ search করবে না এসব dumbass.
তারপরে একজন there was this guy who thought যে প্রত্যেকদিন যে মানে মেয়েদের পিরিয়ড হয় they have like one drop of blood, but they don't know এই one dropটা কখন আসবে এই জন্য ওরা সারাক্ষণ প্যাড করে থাকে.
Oh my god, কি mystery বানাই ফেলছে.
So anyway, moving on. I've been living with my new wife and stepdaughter for about 6 months now. She's 19, almost 20, and I have 3 sons aged 18, 16, and 15. So pretty much they're grown up. They should know what period is by now. I mean, they obviously know what, S star X is.
Should they even, like, if they live in like
so anyway, she's already a good kid and she's a good influence on my sons. I really enjoy having her around. My wife and her daughter moved into my house and sold theirs. My stepdaughter's father isn't present in their life, nor is my son's mother. All 4 children share a bathroom. My sons have never lived for a long period of time with a woman, nor have any of them had long-term girlfriends. And this is how you try to make use 20 what? They had short visitation periods when they were younger, but never longer than an hour, so living with 2 women has been unusual for them. Why? My eldest son, 18, came to me last week and told me that his stepsister disposes of her used sanitary products in the trash can they share, but doesn't use toilet roll or sandwich bags to disguise what they are, and makes him uncomfortable, which I think is reasonable. My sons are teenage boys and don't want to see their sister's period products on full display. A few nights ago, I went to the kitchen to grab a snack and she was there doing some work for university. My wife had mentioned that she knew she was on her period, so I took it as an opportunity to have a word with her. I told her my sons were uncomfortable and asked her if she'd mind putting her used products in diaper bags or flushing them down the toilet. I don't think you're supposed to do that. She laughed and told me it was rich coming from a man who sheds like a gorilla and has produced 3 skid-marking sons, which I thought was just an unnecessary attack. I have been nothing but nice to the girl, and it's hardly a comparison. My sons shouldn't be subjected to her unhygienic product if it makes them uncomfortable. She went on to lecture me about how tampons can be flushed, and that it's bad for the environment if she uses diaper packs for everyone, which I think is just an excuse. I called her a scruff and told her this was my house and that what I say goes. I later asked my wife if she could have a word with her, and she told me I was being ridiculous and that her daughter has had period for 10 years and knows what she's doing. When I told her it was making my sons uncomfortable, she said my sons need to get a grip and turned over and went to sleep. Perfect. This is a genuine issue to me and she didn't care enough to have a discussion about it. I asked my stepdaughter again in the morning and she did the same as her mother, completely dismissed it. Both of them have told me to stop being so silly, but I don't see how I'm the unreasonable one when it makes my sons uncomfortable. Am I the asshole?
Yes,
you are.
So there is an update. Not even 2 hours after I posted this, my wife and stepdaughter gathered my sons and gave us a full intensive period for pricks course, PowerPoint and all. It was a hoot. They made an interactive quiz and everything. My sons and I learned a lot and apologize to my stepdaughter. Thank you for your input. So looks like they have not become assholes, but in that situation
for a brief moment they were assholes.
I feel like period is being so tabooed, especially in like Asian countries. Like TV the ad actually it used to get uncomfortable when like there were males or even your father there and used to get so uncomfortable period and actually we used to look elsewhere as if naughty scene
you don't get weird
and also you know like even when আমরা যখন অর্ককে বলতেছিলাম about periods and stuff তখন আম্মু was like hey কেন বলতেছ she was getting oh my god what are you guys doing হ্যাঁ কেন জানবে না it's a normal human body we know about wet dreams right like ছেলেদের যে হয় we know about whatever happens to you guys so and it's a normal thing and it's not something gross I mean it's gross but it's not you know something gross
this is completely normal and biological you can't
control it
so honestly this is like a societal issue
and ও যে বললো flush করতে first of all you are not educated enough যে তুমি বলছো flush করতে you can't flush this stuff second ও যে বলছে সবগুলোতে use plastic she is right you know how many times you have to change তুমি যদি প্রত্যেক টাইমে plastic use করো it's just gonna be a waste there are probably other methods to dispose them maybe ভাবে if he would have discussed her with Jay maybe like wrap it around a toilet roll just but he just attacked her that she's making her sons uncomfortable like why would they be uncomfortable they're 18 one of them is 18 যে complain করছে honestly, these are the kind of guys who grow up to be এরকম shit বলবে যে can't you stop your period if you want to why do you have it girls complain about having period just don't have it then
stupid
which is cyberbully হইতেছে just turn off the phone
so even I feel like a lot of people should be educated on this আমাদের দেশে তো ওরকম কোনো health বা physical education নাই but I feel like your family is responsible for you to teach those I mean because you know we found out about periods being girls from our friends not even from our mother because they're too uncomfortable to talk about this even though they should be the one telling us right when you have hit puberty this is gonna happen this is how you deal with it but we all got to know it from our friends I feel like maybe ekhonkaar generation our mothers are getting more they're talking about it but the older generation I feel like not too much and I feel like especially the men are so uneducated when it comes to period like a lot of people don't know the basic of periods also kind of uncomfortable like a body issue body it's like the body biological process there's nothing you can like
this is pretty stupid also it's one of those things like when I go to the like store to buy your pads like the pharmacist like or the shopkeeper
wraps it up like it's something secret
they wraps it up in a brown bag it's like I'm carrying
like
drugs
bro active freedom
yeah
like you're doing some kind of drug deal
I always like say no mama I don't need it zemni then and he gives me the most uncomfortable look you'll ever see so yeah
so we need to normalize stuff like this I mean come on it's 2022 anyway we have come to the end of our video we tried some sweets we're gonna have some coffee now because it's just too sweety down in my mouth it's just all sweet and today was the first episode of us mukbanging I don't know if that's a word I'm not doing a mukbang that was the first episode of us doing a mukbang and reading Am I the Asshole I really enjoyed it because you get to sit here and judge other people I mean it's fun you listen to their mess ups and you judge them and it was fun I had fun I hope you guys had fun if you like this video don't forget to like this video mention in the comment section if you want to see more of this video subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on the next one peace.
Oh wow, the most enthusiastic piece you'll ever see.